What's going on, everybody? It is the one and only Q from Retro Q Gaming here, and of course we are in the year 2020 where unfortunately, well, a lot of stuff is creatively bankrupt at this point, and it's very easy to just go for the path of least resistance, aka remaking an existing game. Now there are many remakes now, previous and even upcoming, but today we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of some of these remakes. Now I say some of them, I'm not talking all remakes. We're not talking Final Fantasy VII Remake, we're not talking about the Crash games, we're not talking about Spyro, Medieval, Metroid Samus Returns, Link's Awakening. The list goes on and on and on. No, we're talking about stuff along the lines of Trials of Mana, Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. That is the kind of thing we want to talk about here today and why they are so important. Now this conversation is generally going to stay away from the quality of said game and said remake. Of course it's always better if it is a good one. But I want to talk about why these remakes are so important in several different ways. And it's not just bringing them to more modern platforms, it's not just the likes of updating them with modern graphics and modern gameplay and modern controls. It's not about expanding on the original story, telling it better, telling it more deeply, more immersively, whichever your preferred version is. Really, the most important, the number one thing to talk about when you talk about remakes like this is the fact that it finally allows people to experience these games, even if it's not in their proper, true, original form, if you will, but it allows people to experience these games for the first time ever in their native language, officially at least anyway. And to me, that is 100% the most important thing. Because without remakes like these, they would be stuck in a particular region, or they would be stuck in a particular language, or on a particular platform, or a combination, or even all of the above. Let's take what you're seeing right here, for example, Trials of Mana. Originally only released 25 years ago on the Super Nintendo, only in Japan. Now, like myself, many people out there were dying, absolutely clamoring for this game for so long that we played fan-translated ROMs. And it was only very recently, as in 1 or 2 years ago, you know what, I don't even remember exactly which one it was announced at, that the game would be getting a full-on 3D, complete from the ground up remake. And it would be localized and translated and released worldwide. Now I realize the English version of the Mana collection was announced at the same time, but because they were both announced at the same time, I'm including this one in here. But you have games like these that would have potentially never seen the light of day outside their original native land in their native language. So many people would not have got to play and experience these stories. So I am thankful that the likes of these do get remade. Sure, some remakes might be subpar, some might be amazing, some might be decent, some might be anywhere in the middle or anywhere on the spectrum. Now I know it's always better when they are good, but the fact is that it is happening and it is glorious. But hey, that begs the age-old question. What is next? There are so many games in so many specific regions that were never translated or locked or whatever in some type of platform or way, shape or form. So who knows what we're going to see next? But hey, what do you want to see next?